Good evening, everybody. Good to see you again. Let's check that audio. Hold on. Good evening, everybody. Okay. Here we are. Back again after a long hiatus. Feller took a break. Been busy. Not been busy. Been doing stuff. Not been doing stuff. I don't know. I wasn't going to introduce her, but you might see a little fuzzball there in the background. That's Hannah. Welcome to the family. Anywho's, it's been a minute, so just getting my bearings straight here. Good to see you guys. We'll get this all worked out. So lots of things changed since the fella was here last. Apparently, StreamYard went up to like $700 a month. Not paying it. I mean, you want to send me a little PayPal, some gold bars, some bullion, silver, gold toofuses you want to pull out, send them to me. Maybe I'll get the pay thing again. But I ain't no way I'm paying that kind of money. You crazy? They sent me an email and they go, hey, we'll give you a great deal, $26 a month. And I'm like, how's that a fucking deal? I was paying $9 a month after I was paying $26, and I said I was leaving. Not doing it. Anywho's, I'm back again. It's good to see you, fellas and fellettes. How you been? Okay? Let's just jump right into the chatses. See who we got out here hanging out in the crowd tonight. I figured, it's been 4 months about since the feller's been here. I figured maybe Eddie will show up and Mick, because you can always count on Mick to show up. Well, Mick's everywhere. I knew Mick would show up. Rest of you fellas and fellas, wasn't sure. But hey, we're going to give it a shot anywho's, right? So let's see. Charlie's in the crowd. Good to see you, Charlie. Yo, Adrian. She goes, what? He's back. Yeah. For tonight anyway. Hanging out. Let's just live in the now, people. Let's not worry about tomorrow. Kimba's in the crowd. Thanks for coming by. Cleared a throat. Nate Dogg's in the house. Good to see you, Nate. Who else? Who else is in here? Nick. Sir Nick's in the house. Good to see you, Nick. Eduardo! Hola, senor. I know, it's been forever, right? You don't recognize me. You can't leave the animals away for too long, because then you come back and they're like, I don't even know you anymore. Baron Lonnie's in the house. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? That's right. Biatch is back. Good to see you, Zor. Saw Zor last night over at another stream. Good to see you. Who else? Yep. Zor. Yep. Sam's in the house. How you doing, Sam? Good to see you, buddy. How's it going? Good? Okay, cool. Vaughn's in the house. Good to see you, Vaughn. Good evening. Virtual handshake. Who else we got? We're going to finish running it down, and we'll jump right into some music, okay? Yep, Sam's here. Mm-hmm. Trish is in the house. Fellow New Jerseyan. New Jersey-ite in? New Jerseyan? She's from Jersey. Good to see you. Royce is in the house. Says, long time. No see, brother. And I concur. That has been a minute. It's been a minute. Don't worry, I'm back. It's okay. Or am I? We're just going to play it by ear. Okay? Sanda's in the house. Who else? Vaughn. Good to see you, Vaughn. How you been, buddy? Derek's in the house. He's doing a fist pounding thing. How you doing, buddy? Okay, we're caught up. Let me start off by saying, appreciate all the well wishes and thoughts. A lot of fellers and fellettes been hitting up a feller, email, carrier pigeon, them traveling clowns that sing a message to you. Just came to the feller's door. I'm like, yeah, text this is. sliding into a feller's DMs, just like that, sliding in, going, how you been? Let me know you're alive. Nate Dogg hit me up about 6 times. Go, you dead? Because if you are, I'd like to maybe grab a couple of them records. But I appreciate everybody that hit me up. And to the people that didn't hit me up, I'm... All right. Well, that's an old question. Eddie's asking, where's Miss U? She's been gone... Well, she's been gone like 11 months now or something like that. 10, 11 months. Maybe more. She's gone. She's gone, man. Or is she? She may be in other places. She may be somewhere else. What are you going to do? People disappear, they come back, they disappear, they're here, they're there, they're here. Hey. Dave's in the house. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Okay, so what do we got here? You can tell I'm out of practice. Feller's a little rusty. You're just going to have to work with a feller. Guys, I'm looking at wires and switches, and I'm not sure what's going on. So tonight, what do we got on deck? You're probably wondering, Charlie says, what's in store? The crowd is fickle. My God, you guys are fickle. Well, let me tell you what's on deck, Charlie. Tonight we got some English prog, some progressive, psych. You know what a fella likes. Progressive, psych, blues rock. How's my connection? Is it all right? Okay. Looks like I'm a little choppy. It's super windy. I picked a great night. There's like a cyclone out there. It's okay. We'll work it out. Yeah, so English prog. English psych. I'd call it psych first. Prog. Blues rock. On Gearson, you guys, one of my favorite covers of all time. This is Elias Hulk. 1970. Yeah, this is on Gearson. I picked this up. I got a seller way out in Greece. I don't mean he's in like a vat of grease. Like that guy was sitting in a vat trying to melt off his wiener. What was that movie? I forget what it was called. Anywho, yeah, I picked this up a while ago, and I've been wanting to share it with you fellas and fellettes tonight. So it's the first thing that popped into a guy's mind is, let's bust out that Elias Hulk and play some really cool 1970 vintage psych. Got an obi on it. I think obi means belt in Japanese. You know, I'm all for it. I'm wearing a belt right now. Yeah, so yeah, Elias Hulk Unchained. Told a couple fellers and fellettes about that. But I'm looking forward to playing it for you. Yeah, that's on the Gearson label. This is a new repress on Gearson. Sounds great. Been wanting to share it with you for a while, like I said. I'm kind of backtracking. I'm thirsty. Is it hot in here? It's warm in here all of a sudden. Really nervous, you know? Nervous. It's like walking a park, man. Same old thing. Elias, endless riffage. That's right. You got to have your riffage. I love that cover. Isn't that cool? That's my kind of date. That's a first date for a feller. See what I'm saying? You getting there? Yep. Date 1. If any of the fellettes out there are wondering, I wonder what it's like going out on a date with Aaron. It's pretty much like that. That's how I get when it comes time to pay the bill, and you're looking at me like I'm supposed to be paying the bill or something. And then I go, women's lib, and they go, women's lib. And then that's what happens. I get all green. Fist gets all giant, like that Foo Fighters video. How about Dave Grohl and his secret girlfriend and child? Like, he had the whole world fooled. Greatest, nicest guy in rock. End up being one of the biggest dickheads in rock. Man, I want to like him still, but principally based feller, I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to get over that one. Love child. Anywho, so why don't we just jump right into it? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Did I miss anybody coming in? No. What's up, King? Good to see you, buddy. Sorry if I didn't see you out there. Hello. Hi, King. Good to see you, my man. That's right. I got green on. Is that weird? I didn't mean for that to happen. Remember somebody's on a stream a long time ago and they're both wearing striped shirts and they go, we didn't mean for that to happen. It was just, What? Yeah, I'm wearing a green shirt tonight. I had no idea. Takes a fella to point that kind of stuff out. I'll be back to pick you up soon. Well, you must have known. Charlie must have had a little bit of insight on what's going on with Foo Fighters, and that's probably why he hated him. Sometimes you don't know why you hate a person. You just hate them. You know what I mean? So, you ready? I know you're used to maybe the half an hour, 40-minute monologue, but, what am I going to say? Tell you everything I've done for the past 4 months? You guys drinking out there tonight? You drinking, you smoking, popping pills, got the gummies, Freon, MEK, ether alcohol. What do you got? What's on deck tonight? Hope you're going to have a good time. Yeah. You know what, Lonnie? When I found out who was fighting each other, I said, I ain't even interested. And then I woke up the next morning, it was on Netflix, and I go, you know what? Nah. I'm going to watch some Meat Canyon videos instead. I ain't even playing this fucking game. And I'm glad I didn't waste my time because from what I'm hearing, it was just a big mess. Talk about fucking up a legacy, for money. It's a sad fucking thing, right? It really is. Vaughn's drinking cold water, Mick's drinking coffee. Wow, okay. You want to get started on this? Let's get this sucker bumping. Let me know how it sounds out there in the crowd. I think I got the levels all set. Let's get started with a little bit of Elias Hulk. And maybe Hannah will jump back in the frame again. She's very inquisitive. She's over here chewing wires and stuff, so who knows what's going to happen. You might see a cat get lit up with some high voltage. Okay, here we go. Good to see you fellas and fellettes out there. Have a good time. Enjoy the music. Turn it up.
I'm only here to save. So trip I took.
up, Sean? All right. Nate asks, do I believe in manifestation? Yeah. I do it all the time. And so can you. Yeah, Dan, good shit, man. Wonder Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno? Yeah. I would say yes. Ferrigno's probably got a giant poster of it in his gym, his home gym, and he probably looks to it for inspiration. Yeah, good to see you, Sean. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Sean's in the house, and Nick, YO. Dave says he wants to be called David, but his name has Dave in it. So you can see why someone might, get thrown off by that. YO David, people might just call him David. But Dave, no, don't call me Dave. I'm David. Okay. Hey, man. Just take it easy, all right? Dan's in the house, and Lonnie's in the house, Nate Dog. Kimba's in the house. She's got a heavy hand tonight. Careful, people. I'm telling you, she's ready to lay some smack down. She ain't playing no games. $1,400 for an OG copy. This is why I steer towards some good reissues. I would never pay that. I could be a millionaire and I wouldn't pay that kind of money for a record. In the end, it's just a piece of plastic. I got a ton of it on right outside of my house. The walls are covered in it. There is an album that I've been looking for quite a while, and the numbers haven't gone down. As a matter of fact, they're like starting to go up a little bit, and that is the Jerry Cantrell album, Boggy Depot. Anybody know Boggy Depot? I've been looking for it for a while, and the prices just do not go down, ever. Like I said, they're starting to creep up a little bit, which kind of pisses me off. Talking to my buddy Sean Spins today, and he goes, my local store, they got Boggy Depot, $250. I'm going, son of a bitch. $250. I wouldn't pay it. Here's the rub. This might be the reason I end up getting it, with a little bit of finagling and a little bit of dealing. I was showing Sean, I got an OG copy of Funkadelic's Cosmic Slop on vinyl, and it's in really good shape. And he goes, that thing's worth money. And I go, okay. I don't really like it. So it didn't even strike me to even bother looking to see what it was worth. Then I started looking. I saw an actual first press. It's going for decent money. So I'm considering either selling it to Sean, taking the money and putting it towards the boggy, or maybe going right to the source and seeing, what kind of deal we can make with maybe some other records I got that I know are worth money that I got doubles of. Maybe try and make a package deal. Don't know. I don't know. Don't quit asking me all these questions. I said I didn't know the answer. We're just going to see what happens. But I would love to have that album. It's so fucking good. Anybody know the Boggy Depot album out there? Sounds just like Alice in Chains, because he was writing it around the same exact time. So, super cool shit. I hope to have that in my collection. Yeah, apparently so, Nick. I've got other ones in that collection I told you about that I bought earlier in the year. The Robert Palmer collection. I mean the artist. But the feller that I bought a bunch of his records off of his wife. Passed on. Bought a bunch of records. Remember at the Pioneer turntable? Remember you were there for that. Same thing. You got Boggy Depot sand? Holy shit, man. 120. Yeah, and you got a good deal for it for 120. But now the low end is 250. And I see some beat down. Have you've been looking? Probably not looking, because you own it. Why would you bother looking? There's a bunch on eBay now, 5 or 6 of them. And most of them are beat to shit. I mean, tore up. Corners all beat up, scraped up, records all hammered, and 250, 300, 400 plus. When you get to around 300 and up, they start getting, better in condition overall. But, man, that's a lot of money to spend on a record. I can't justify spending that kind of money. I got to find a way to make a deal. I got to find a way to finagle a deal on it. That's the only way I'll feel good about it. 81. I don't know. Did you check? You sure about that, Lonnie? $81 seems really low. Like I said, it's probably could be beat to shit too, right, Lonnie? It could be an absolute piece of shit. I got a bunch in my watch list, which is strange. I don't know. There's something weird about that, Lonnie. I don't know. Okay, so we got side 2 queued up here for the Elias Hulk. This is the first time. Hannah's still getting used to her new space. I've only had her for about 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks. Got her on Halloween, October 31st. Went and picked her up. And she reminds me a lot of Sandy. You remember Sandy, right? But she's also her own kitty, which is great. And she's just a little thing. She's going to be growing. Like I said, she's only a few months old. So she's not exactly sure what's even going on right now. She's still getting used to the idea of music and a big space. They come from a shelter. It's just a tiny little box they're in. So she never even saw birds. She was freaking out. She didn't even know what to think when she was looking at birds. Like, she didn't even realize, that's my nemesis. I'm supposed to be chasing them. She's just looking at him like, what's going on here? She looks at the TV and thinks there's people in the house. She looks at the speakers and thinks there's a person inside the speaker trying to get her. So she's getting used to stuff. So she's over there. Looks like she's getting a little tired. She's doing okay, though, I'd say overall. So that's a good cat. Good investment overall. I was talking about the idea of a reissue. Why? I could be wrong, but I think that Boggy Depot was only... Sean Spins doesn't seem to think it was ever repressed, but I think it was repressed one time, I think. If whether it was or was not, the question is why hasn't Jerry repressed that album? Because so many people want it, right? It's a desirable album. People want that on vinyl. So it's strange to me that there must be some kind of legality there, maybe some rights that are held by somebody else. I don't really know. But it's a strange thing that such a highly regarded album isn't available. It's a really weird thing, especially today's prices. I'm sure you could repress that album and put it out for $50 or $60 and people would buy it all day long. So, Lonnie's sending me a link. All right, let me check this. Let me check it out. It does say 81. Okay. Let me add it to my watch list. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Screenshot. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Lonnie. I'll check it out later. Cantrell's new album is pretty good. I've heard a couple tracks off that album, and it's pretty good. I'd say probably best one he's done since Boggy. I didn't like Degradation Trip all that much from the Jerry Cantrell. It seemed to change, get a little more harsh, a little more harsher. So I wasn't really into it all that much. But, yeah, let's look at the chat, make sure I didn't miss nothing. 2020 reissue? What did I miss? Sand, are you saying that you bought a reissue from 2020 for the Boggy Depot? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. Anywho, let's get this music going again, and then I'll jump in the chat and hang with you fellas and fellettes, okay? I got to shut this lid because I don't want her jumping up. Here we go. Side 2. Bleep it down in the comments, Stan. Let me know, bud.
saw your face, I saw your eyes are crying. It's no disgrace. You got me lying, but now I'm feeling, babe, and how you feel about me. I don't wanna tell you, babe, you're gonna be afraid. I gotta tell you that I feel it in my heart.
What up, Danny?
Don't wanna try and make it on your own. Can't you see, can't you see? Well, you got good reason, and I know it's tearing you apart. I don't wanna love nobody. Well, can't you see, baby, baby, can't you see? You got me running, you got me hiding, yeah, and there's no fun in it. Why can't you see, why can't you see? But now I'm coming back, and how you feel about me. I don't wanna tell you, babe, you're gonna be afraid.
Yo, Russ. What up, Russ? How you doing, buddy?
Well, if you leave me all on my own, I feel kind of bad. I can't stand it alone. I'm packing my feelings. I'm leaving today. I ain't gonna come back until I hear you say. Well, if you leave me all on my own, I feel kind of bad. I can't stand it alone. I'm packing my feelings. I'm leaving today. I ain't gonna come back until I hear you say.
Well, there you go. Not a super long album, but yeah, a little bit of English prog for you on a Saturday evening. Elias Hulk. What'd you think of that? Good stuff, right? I know I tend to lean more towards the heavy, heavy psych with, the relentless kind of heavy shit. And I can't tell you the reason. It may be the reason why I was holding back on that album for so long is it's got some mellower areas in it. It kind of ebbs and flows a little bit. And so that may have been the reason why I didn't play that one a while back. But when I thought about coming back, I said, I looked up in my psych section and I go, that's the one that stuck out. And that's the one I wanted to play for you. Mission accomplished. Russ, good to see you, buddy. I've been catching up on your videos. I like the comedy video you just put out when you tried to fix the leak in your timing cover with a bottle of snake oil. As soon as you open that snake oil, I say, this is going to be good. Bring yourself a drip pan because you're going to need it. Yeah, I think that's about ready to be turned into some soda cans. You did your best, buddy. Time to move on. It's okay. You got to let them go sometime. You know, it gave you everything it could. You got your money's worth. Let it go. It's okay. It's okay. Let it go. Yeah, but, I watched one of your videos today, and I got a few to catch up on. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate everybody for coming by. I know it hasn't even been an hour, has it? It's only been like under an hour, and we're already done. Got a pretty decent sized crowd tonight. That makes a feller feel good. Makes a feller feel loved. Right here. Not sure what I should be doing at this point because that album is over. Is there something else I could play? Thing is, I pull something out that I've already played. Blip a couple, obscure ones that that I've got in a collection. Somebody puts in something that I'm interested in playing right now, even if we've listened to it before, blip it down in the comments. But nothing like the Brant Bjork. Try to stick to the weird psych stuff. Maybe we'll do some Heavy Rain or something, play a little bit of that again, or... Let me look up in the collection here. Hold on a second. I got no background picture now. Hold on. I'll be right back. Matter of fact, why don't you come with me? I'll take you along with me. Let's see. What could we play? Oh, there's Lonnie gave me the Stone Garden. We could play a little bit of Stone Garden. I don't think we'll get pinched on that one. Let's pull that one out for a second. Maybe we'll do Stone Garden. What else? We could do some Parchment Farm. Want to listen to some Parchment Farm? How's about that one? Or Heavy Rain. Let's play a couple from Parchment Farm. How about that? Let me cue that up. Hold on. Give a feller a second. I played this not too long ago on one of my streams. Let's go side 2. Do some Parchment Farm. Where's my background picture at? Yeah, actually, I have it, Ilmo Smokehouse. Yeah. I know, you caught me adjusting my nutsack. All right, get over it, people. Let me hear. Let's look at the chat here. Dark? Derek, you can't play Dark. I can't anyway. I don't know if you got away with it, but I didn't get away with it when I played Dark. And I don't want him pulling down the Elias because I played some... I fucking love that album, though. My God. I may just play that album coming up soon. Here, I had a thought about some of the stuff that I might be doing in the future. When I used to just come up and just played... I even had a name for it. I forget what I called it. I'm going to start playing some albums for you guys that may or may not get pinched. What did we call it? Phantom Sessions, I think. Something like that I called it. And so because I still got a bunch of them back there that I know have a really good chance of getting pinched. But I still want to share. And so the question always is, can you get through a whole album before they pinch you? And so Dark Around the Edges is, man, that is so fucking good. I love that album, Dark Around the Edges. Stray? I don't have any Stray. I got Stray in my watch list. I'm just waiting to find that really minty clean copy. Lonnie. Yeah, Zora, I actually have Ilmo Smokehouse. Kimba says Pepperidge Farm. I do have Pepperidge Farm remembers. They do. They remember. They saw you kill that hobo last week, too. Richard! How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. You just showed up. We're at the tail end. But I got some Parchment Farm I just pulled out of my sack. By sack, I mean the pantry in the back there. Slift. That's not how they spell it, but I understand what you're saying, Charlie. Dark, yeah. Dark is one that they pull What's the other one? Buffalo. They pull the Buffalo all the time. And there are 7 or 8 other ones. Neil Merriweather. Anybody have any Neil Merriweather? It's kind of hit or miss with Neil Merriweather. Kryptonite is my favorite Neil Merriweather album. And they always pull the Neil Merriweather. I think it's on Mercury. So it might be something related to Mercury. That may be the reason why they pull it down. Another band I've been wanting to play that I've been listening to a lot lately is Robin Trower. I know, that you may think it's just kind of run-of-the-mill stuff, but I've really been doubling down on a lot of Trower. I have every album up until his, mid-'80s. Like Passion, I think I stopped collecting at Passion. But Trower is something that I've been wanting to play a lot of times, as well. So there may be a bunch of Phantom sessions in the future where we just play a bunch of music, and we just play till, either we're done or we get shut down, and then maybe we'll bring some people up to do some chat afterwards. You never know. You got 3 Trower albums? Yes. Carcass? I don't know if I have any Carcass. Eddie goes right to yeah. It's good to see you guys. We got a nice crowd in here tonight. Appreciate you guys coming out. So I do have some. This is up on I've already done a spotlight on this album, a full album spotlight on the Parchment Farm. This is on Riding Easy. Let's play a couple. Maybe we'll do a side. See what we can't get away with. I'm feeling like I'm just getting you all warmed up. The oil just gets to flowing, and the fella walks out of the room and starts eating potato chips, watching TV. And I still got a couple toes I can work. So let's keep going. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Back down now. We're okay. Pentagram. Yes, there's another band I like to play, like a Pentagram Gramathon. Or just play a bunch of Pentagram. Eddie Perez has got a sick fucking Pentagram collection. He's got more than me. I got a fuckload, and he's got way more than me with the Pentagram stuff. I still need I don't even remember what I need. Yeah, but yeah, Pentagram's fucking great. I think they're on their final tour right now. Well, Bobby Liebling is doing his Pentagram thing. No one else. The people that he's had in Pentagram for the past 15 years, none of them are in the band anymore. I don't know if it had to do with overseas thing but check YouTube. There's some recent shows that he's done. He sounds good, and the band sounds good. But it's not the guitar player. What's his name? Peter Fisticuff or something. I forget his name. And then the bald-headed bass player guy, and then the drummer. None of them are there. And it was kind of a bummer. But they sounded okay. Bobby sounded good. But I'm pretty sure he's doing his final tour kind of thing. I think he wants to get back home so he can beat up his mom some more. Maybe get some more scabies on his skin. And just kind of stay in the sub-basement and just kind of do his thing. You know what I mean? Anybody watch that documentary? That was right over in Philadelphia. What a fucking mess. Talk about having to change somebody's diaper. Dude's fucking 70. Is he a great dude? I met him at Underground Arts in Philadelphia when he did a show there quite a while ago now. I don't know if he's great or not, Monty. Did you hang out with him? Did you make him a cheeseburger or something? How do you know he's a good guy? I don't know that he's a good guy. But he's a great singer. I fucking love Pentagram. You can't fault him for that. He's a great singer. Like one of the innovators of the whole doomy kind of Satan-y thing. Yeah. Good shit. Yeah, that's interesting you say that, Eddie, because that album was already supposed to drop. The drop date has already come and gone for that album. Matter of fact, one of those live shows that I was telling you to look on YouTube for he was mentioning how this album's coming out really soon. And I think he may have mentioned a date, and the date is come and gone. So I don't know what exactly happened to that. But I'll tell Edward, if you didn't check out these recent Pentagram shows, he played some of the new songs, and they were good. They were Pentagrammy songs. They were cool. I enjoyed them. Give Bobby a chance. I don't want Bobby to get too close. He's covered in ticks and chiggers and scabies all up and down his arms, and probably got earwigs, lice, ringworm. That thing that JFK had is like a worm in his brain or something like that, so he needs TRT to combat it. But, yeah, let's play a little bit of Parchment Farm. Parchment Farm remembers. These were recorded over a period of months in early 1972 at a local private studio. Let's see how you like it. Maybe you remember I did a full album spotlight. Maybe you don't remember. I was the first one on the entire internet to do a full album spotlight on Parchment Farm. It showed up in the pantry, and I shared it with you fellas and fellettes like a day later. Maybe the same day. Let's check some out, see what we got. Let me catch up with the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks a lot.
See the blind man screaming at the sun. Damned if I know what this man has done. He cries and he tries to feel his way through. When the blind man reaches out, God, what will I do? Blind man, tell me what you have done. Why are you standing there screaming at the sun? Can't you see the many years passing by? Don't you realize that soon you will die? Now the blind man's dead and everyone cries. They see his dead body burning in the sun. When the crowd has cleared and everyone's gone, the soul of the blind man sings his song. sure to come down upon us all. Freedom, is it lost or has it never been found? Inch by inch we gain some ground. Someday we'll have it all. 'Cause when the sky is cloudy, rain is sure to come down upon us all. Blue skies coming, I see. Rain falls down upon the street. Victims of democracy, only wanting to be free. Who's to blame the sky above for causing all that rain? Birds can fly above the storm, but must we be the same? 'Cause when the sky is cloudy, rain is sure to come down upon us all. Tell me why you're crying. Tell me why you're here. Why you're knocking at my door. Won't you please come in? May I assist you? You're looking mighty pale. You say you were molested. I think it's a story. I think it's a tale.
Holy shit. How many changes in that fucking song? Must have been a dozen changes in that one. Man, imagine trying to learn that with a cover band. Be like, holy shit. So, yeah, that was a little Parchment Farm. Just trying to fill in a little bit of the gaps, you know what I mean? Early 1972. Parchment Farm. I already played this. I mentioned that before. I already played this. I did a full album spotlight back when I was doing the steadier thing. Full album spotlight. And Randy asked what he missed. He didn't miss nothing. Don't worry about it, man. Before that, we played In Full. Coming Back with a Vengeance. We played Elias Hulk Unchained, 1970. English. Psych. Blues rock. Prog, I don't know why somebody called it prog. That's not prog. That is psychedelic blues rock. Elias Hulk is not progressive. I would say that last song, Parchment Farm, is more progressive than Elias Hulk, in that sense anyway. But yeah, let's look at some of these chats as this real quick. And, maybe Randy will pick it up. Maybe he'll pick up the ball and run with it and do a late night session or something like that. Lonnie, give me some drug wisdom. Yeah, now it's just a zombie thing. It's you just go from zero to zombie. Right, Lonnie? Like back in the day, you had to work up to zombie. You know what I mean? It was like a fun journey. Now it's just like first time and you're a zombie. It's like, well, what's the fun in that? What happened to A to Z and all the letters in between? I don't like it. I like, creating goals and working towards them. I don't just, instant gratification. That's a problem these days, right, Lonnie? Everybody just wants instant gratification. They want to go right from A to zombie, and they don't want to deal with nothing in between. It's a waste of time. Nobody's got time to turn into a junkie and all the stuff in between. They want to go right to zombie. Head over to Kensington. Buddy Sean Spins lives not too far from Kensington, let me tell you. Not a good place. You want to see some zombies? It's all about Walking Dead. They're halfway bent over. I go, man, that's got to hurt that lower back. Scary shit. Fentanyl and all the weird stuff that's around nowadays. It's just crazy drugs. What happened to the good old simple days? You do a little pill, a little Xanax, a little Coke or something. You know what I mean? Smoke some weed, a little drinking. No, I smoke a little bit of acid, mushrooms. But it's crazy. They look at you nowadays and go, what? What? Acid? That's all you're doing? It's like fucking lightweight, man. Look, try this shit. And instantly zombie. It's crazy shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. Keep it away from a fella. I don't want to touch it. Yeah. Josephus, that's an album. What was that? What's that Josephus album called? Dead Man? I just saw Zora put Josephus down there. I think it's called Dead Man. Dead Man. That's one I want to get. Another one that's on my list, that's just kind of popping into a feller's head. McChurch's Sound Room. Anybody have that one? That's one I want to get. And what was there one called? Delusion? I think it had a skull on the cover. That's another one I want to get. That Boggy Depot I want to get. I'm working up a list again, so I pick up a second job, Got to break out them old feet, get them toeses up on like Tonely fans, and get to like squeezing tomatoes or something with my feet. Got to make that money. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, Message from Books and Dreams. I was extremely disappointed, Zor. I went on, Bulbous Creation. That's one that the cover was cooler than the music. I didn't like that Bulbous Creation. Because I think they just repressed that. They just put it out again recently, and I was like, the cover's really cool. Music, not that cool. So the Message of Books and Dreams. I was searching for it about 6 months ago, and I found it on this website that sold all rap music, like 12 inches and stuff like that. And they wanted like $26 for it. And I was like, fuck. So I immediately bought it. They were like, one left. So I bought it. Luckily, I used PayPal. And I was waiting and waiting and waiting. About 3 months went by, nothing happened. And I tried to get a hold of the guy. He didn't get back to me. So I got my money back from PayPal. But I was really disappointed. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that Message album reminds me a lot of Uriah Heep. You know what I mean? Anybody that knows that Message album is super fucking cool. I really enjoy that one. So that's on my list too. Yeah. It's on Gearson. What is Message? I haven't looked for Message for a while. Is somebody out there telling me that Message has been repressed? Oh, Zor's saying it was reissued this year. Maybe it's been a while since I looked. When was it repressed this year? Bleep it down in the comments. Let me know. Or if you happen to see a link to the repress, put that in the chats real quick for me, buddy. And I will jump on that immediately. Yeah, that's one I want. Anybody have that McChurch's Sound Room album? Anybody have that out there? I'm just curious. You bought Randy's copy of what, Bulbous Creation or Message? We got a lot of stuff going on here in the chat. Bloody Mary coming out in December through Gearson. Bloody Mary. I wonder if I heard that. Interesting. There's a lot of neat stuff coming out. The Highway album's been repressed again, and that's on pre-order. It's okay, but it's a bit tepid for me, so I'm not going to pick that one up. I think they said 500 copies or something like that. Limited runs. But when you do limited runs and you do, a dozen of them in a row, it doesn't make it so limited. So I'm not going to get that Highway album. I didn't really like it too much. I mean, it was okay. It reminded me of Toddy. Anybody know Toddy? That mid-'70s band, Totty. Had some really cool artwork on the cover. But that's what that Highway kind of reminded me of, was Toddy, and they're kind of a little bit tepid too, so I didn't really get into that one. You posted Bloody Mary last week on your Instagram? Oh, I got to get back on Instagram. Problem is, I get on Instagram, Lonnie, and I like so many of these cats on skateboards videos that it seems like it's all I get. And then they tug on the heartstrings, and they got the cat that's dragging its legs around, and it's got a diaper, and I'm like, fuck, man. You ever see the one where it's like a cat, it's like blind, and, there's a caption on there, oh, nobody likes me, they just scroll by, and they're like, oh, you already left? I'm just looking for a heart, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, how dare you use that shit against me? And I give him a heart, and then you get more cats with broken legs, and then you get more blind cats. Next thing you know, your whole Instagram feed is full of, beat up cats with no ears and stuff, and nobody likes me because I'm ugly. Will you give me a heart? And I'm like, how dare you? How fucking dare you? I'm watching possums wearing sombreros and cats on skateboards, and I'm like, this is great. This is a lot of fun. Cat's like on an airplane, taking a jet plane ride, and then the next one is the poor cat that has paralyzed back legs, and it's dragging himself around the kitchen, and I'm like, and what do? You just scroll by and give him a heart, right? I'm ugly. Nobody loves me. Nobody will give me a heart. I'm like, hate you. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. How you been, bud? Been a long time. You been okay? Good to see you. So I don't even know if that's a joke or if that's real, Randy. Ooh, there's a link to the McChurch's Sound Room. $30? Oh, okay. Now hook a feller up with a link to of Books and Dreams. That's a link I want to get a hold of. Yo, Dusty, how you doing? What are you doing? You gonna pick up the ball and run with it for me tonight, buddy? Because I'm getting about ready to shut this down. But if Dusty gets some stuff going, maybe I'll stop over and hang out over there. It's been a while. Missed you, pal. Good to see you again. I've been snuck in once in a while. Seen a little bit of stuff going on the old Dust channel. It's good to see you guys. I hope everything's been okay. At least good enough that you can deal with, right? What else are we doing in this world? Just taking it day by day. You know what I mean? When life gives you lemons, ask for nectarines. You know what I mean? Anywho, yeah, it's good to see you guys. Did you enjoy the music? I hope you did. We played Elias Hulk, and then I followed it up with Side B at Parchment Farm. We listened to some really good music tonight. Dust, if you want to hear it, just go on and swing back on it. Head back to the beginning. You'll get to check out some really good psych. They call it prog. Doesn't make any sense. That whole album was nothing but 4 and 4. Maybe they throw a 2 on 4, and you're like, whoa, this is progressive shit. But, yeah. What? What are you saying, Lonnie? 14 minutes for Boggy? Oh, it's ending in 14 minutes? Then I better end the stream and head over and check out that Boggy. Because if it really actually is, if it's real, and it's only $80, I better snag it. Because I know I can sell that first press, Parliament Funkadella, Cosmic Slop. I know I can get $80 for that easy. So I can just turn right around and spend that and put the money in towards the Boggy. Let me go check it out. Yeah, miss you too, Dust. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Still at 81? Oh, shit. Yeah. Good, Dan. I'm glad you enjoyed the music. So Lonnie and Dust, Zor, thank you for that link. I'm going to go right back and check out that link, Zor. Thank you. Nate, thanks for coming by and hanging out. Randy, good to see you. Y.O. David. David's he's going to go postal. You're going to see him one day on the news. Killed 19 people for calling him Dave. And they go, what was his name? His name is Y.O. Dave. They go, all right, I don't understand. Why did he go postal? I don't know. He's from Wyoming. Yeah. Kimba, thanks for coming by. See you down the road. Grab a shake. Give me 2 of them cherries on there, not just one. Vaughn, thanks for coming by, buddy. Mick, thank you. Thank you, Mick. Take care of yourself, bud. Sand, thanks for coming by, buddy. Hope you enjoyed the music. Shane, just go back and rewind on the stream. You can check out the good music. Appreciate you coming by. Take care of yourself. See you again really soon, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Sean, thank you for the McChurch Soundroom link. I'm going to check that out. Nick, love you, brother. Nick's one of the ones that got back to me over and over and over again. Wanted to know how I was doing. I appreciate you. Derek, thanks for coming by. I know you said you're busy. Then you're out tonight. Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Take care of yourself, my man. We'll get that session set up together really soon. Trust me. I got some down times coming. I don't mean like depressed times. I mean, I got a little bit of free time coming up. We'll work out a session together. Who else? Charlie, thanks for coming by, my man. Take care of yourself. Dan, if I missed you, there's Dan again. Eduardo. Who else? I'm trying to find them all. Richard, appreciate you, buddy. Richard was doing some lines. Russ, thanks for coming by, buddy. I'm going to check out more of your videos really soon. Who else? Zor. Yes. Yes. Vaughn. Hey, if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. There's just too much going on here. You know how many I fall in love about 5 times a week, Lonnie. You know how it is. A fella like me, you know, it's just too much. You got to spread it around. You know what I mean? I don't know. Adrian, take care of yourself. I'm trying to do the phone thing. My finger keeps locking up on it. Let me do. Can we call sometime? We'll catch up, right? Oh, dude, this is Rattles on the roof, everything. Joe Adrian. Take care of yourself. Cal Kalani bound. I'm jealous. She's moving to the big island. Or a little island or a mid-island. One of the islands. I told her, hide your shirt when you go out with the sharks, and they'll know not to mess with you. The teeth will come out, and then they'll see the shirt, and the teeth will suck right back in. You got to worry about nothing. Just let them know where you're coming from. They'll back up. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to head on down the road. Get myself a little something to sip on. Hang out with the kitty. Glad you enjoyed the new Hannah. Hannah's part of the family now. She'll be back again. She'll get used to it. Give her a little time. Hope you enjoyed the music. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Don't hold a feller to it, but I appreciate the full crowd tonight. Thanks for coming by. I thought maybe there'd be 2 or 3 people, but we had over 40 people in here tonight. So thank you very much for coming by. Hope you enjoyed the music. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, okay? I'll see you on down the road. Have a good Sunday. I tried to make an eloquent, smooth transition out of here, and I had to find an end stream thing. Take care of yourselves, people, all right? Nate, thanks for coming by. And thanks for texting me 15 times asking me if I'm okay. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys really soon, okay? Hope you enjoyed the music. Bye-bye.